Hi, what's up YouTube? I'm Andy, I'm in West Wales. It is 8:49 a.m. on Sunday the 21st of January and this is my quick look at the astrology, a quick birth chart for the day as we go into the new day. All my times are GMT or UTC because they're UK times. The moon is in Pisces at the moment, goes void of course and enters Pisces tomorrow at 6:26 a.m. but that void doesn't start till 1:12 a.m. tomorrow UK time. So it's not affecting us today here in UK. Let me see though, gosh, about 7:12 in the evening. No, let me see, 8:12 in the evening, one side of America, 5:12 in the evening on the other side of America. So it's going to play into the American day, no question about that. But here in UK, most of us are going to be asleep, so it's not a problem. But anyway, that is tomorrow. What is happening today is the moon is in Pisces. Quite how full she is, I don't know, because it's just disappeared. Let's see, 16.3%. There you go, it loaded instantly, so and it's a live chart, so it's definitely 16.3%. Waxing crescent. She'll be half full on the 24th of January, another 3 days time on Wednesday at 20 minutes past 10 UK time. When we get to first quarter like that, tensions start to come up, right? Because when we have the new moon energy, and I'm always telling people don't launch things on new moon day, but launch them a day or two after, and this is probably still quite a good time to be launching things. But we do become more aware of the pressures around it and we sort of feel maybe that we haven't done enough around the time we get to first quarter, because then it's kind of supposed to be performing, it's supposed to be happening, and if it isn't doing what we think it should, that can be a concern, that can be a tension. Don't let it become a crisis, just keep going. A few days after that, generally speaking, we usually become aware of the effect that our plans and our actions are having on the people around us, the world around us, and how it's all playing out in reality. It's a good way to keep it real. Just bear in mind that a few days on things might be different because that's the way it changes. Okay, so that's first quarter coming up at, I've forgotten already, 20 minutes past 10 in the evening UK time on Wednesday. Right, so at this very moment, the moon is sextile Pluto. Good time to be open to change, rearrangements, a time for going with the flow. Do evaluate it a bit, but don't get bogged down in concerns and worries about it, because the flow really ought to get you where you want to go today. That's the way it's going. Right, that's really positive. Okay, quick look at spaceweather.com. This is all the laws of physics, this bit. This is entirely true, no one can dispute it. All these things have been kind of photographed and taken on and looked into by NASA and scientists and things. The solar wind speed right now, 402.9 kilometers a second, that's about normal. The proton density is massive though, it's building up and building up, don't know when it's going to stop, but right now it's 17.3 protons a cubic centimetre, so that is quite thick, and we are entering a solar wind stream at the moment. Some minor G1 class geomagnetic storms came around us yesterday, and we're pretty sure there's going to be some today. They're not even given a percentage, it's going to happen, it started happening basically. But there's only one sunspot on the face of the sun. It's not very active, it's not really doing anything, and it's about to disappear. That is number 2696. The coronal hole is still throwing out solar wind, and it blows through the universe, and we feel it. It's still aurora season, but if you've been seeing lights, noctilucent lights in the sky in Japan, it was rockets rather than kind of real anything to do with astrology or physics or nature or anything like that. Okay. So under a Pisces moon, it's a leaf day in the biodynamic cycle. If you're working with nature, the goddess energy, anything like that, revere the leaves of the tree that gives you shelter, and just bear in mind that leaves are where it's at today in terms of what you want to be working at, contemplating, thinking about in your meditations, whatever. Leaves where it's at, most definitely. Now this week in astrology, this is kind of funny, I had a look at this earlier, and it's got this long page about this week in astrology, and it's only really saying one thing, which is first quarter, so there's not much I can do with that. Right, well, I'm going to just about end it there, but I must say a big thank you to everyone who's been watching these, liking, subscribing and sharing, and please do like, subscribe and share, the buttons are down there somewhere. Helps me get the word out, and that is wonderful. And I'm particularly saying thank you for that today, because when I came on, YouTube gave me the option to go live from my mobile phone, and you have to get a certain amount of views and interaction going before that happens, so that shows it's all going in the right way. Unfortunately, I'm not live because my connection isn't good enough. It came out all weird looking and wasn't very good, so I'm actually recording it, and I'll probably be recording it for the foreseeable future because I like to keep the quality up a bit if I can. But that's the way it's going. It's going very positively. I'm very grateful to everyone who's been involved. Thanks very much. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Check out the Twig Brother channel. There's more stuff going up today. And have a beautiful Sunday, my friends. Bye-bye.